I'm struck now that the foundation has been focused on this for about 3 years that, we've really seen a maturing of the discussion about the G20. I don't think we need to talk about legitimacy of the G20 anymore. I think that's an example of an issue that we are, now moved on from. At that same time that there's been that maturing of the discussion, that's, I think, a perfect moment now to have this Think-20 that's a place to do that that's connected to the official process. I've noticed that a lot of our discussions seem to focus on credibility. How does a process like this show results, show relevance, show that it's worth all of the fuss? In this case, with the last G20 summit having focused so much on the Eurozone crisis, and here we are, and that crisis is unresolved. We talked about how that's really just fundamentally important, that that you have this message going, from the larger global group to Europe as a region, as a currency zone, that there really needs to be a credible resolution of that crisis. The G20, which has stewardship over the global economy as a whole and the recovery from the Great Recession, this is a group that's really the perfect one to convey that that impatience and that worry to European leaders to please get this sorted out so we can move on. There's a strong consensus among many of us that one key question is, well, how long are these summits? Literally, how long are the meetings? One of the values that's seen in a summit process is, these are the leaders themselves, right? And so bringing them together, having them forge personal relationships, hopefully, pays off in cooperation and action on global problems and challenges. I think every time a so-called middle power steps up to take these kinds of responsibilities, or a rising power, that's a good thing. I think that what we're going for is more countries contributing more, taking more responsibility, taking more leadership. And so to have Mexico taking this leadership role after having been such a strong and effective leader in an earlier round of the climate change talks is definitely a good thing, and it increases their contribution, increases their stature, and also maybe increases their capacity for leadership over time.